What's going on, guys? Cove from CoveSports.com here with your PGA picks for the first tournament of 2022, the Sentry Tournament of Champions out at Kaplua in Hawaii. Now, this field is absolutely stacked with 39 of the 40 tournament winners from last season. Everyone except Rory McIlroy will be in attendance and competing this week. So you may not want to target a player to win in this one, and that's why we are targeting 3 players to finish in the top 10. So we'll go from best odds to worst odds. We do have 3 players to finish in the top 10, so let's get right into it. Starting with the best of the best, just about even money, minus 105 odds for Xander Schaffele. He absolutely loves this course, and his recent results show that. So he finished 5th place last year, 2nd place in 2020 after losing in a playoff, and he took home first back in 2019. Now, back to last year in his 5th place finish, he was recovering from COVID at the time. So he did talk about having shortness of breath and sore legs throughout the weekend. And I don't know about you, but when I had COVID, I could barely get out of bed and walk to the bathroom to take a piss. So I can't imagine walking around and playing 72 holes of golf. But pretty impressive for him to finish in 5th place. Now, another stat that I really like about Schaffele this week is that he has the 2nd most birdies or better made over the last 3 years at this course, only behind Justin Thomas. So with 3 straight years in the top 5, and realistically 2 out of the 3 should have been first place finishes, minus 105 odds at him to finish in the top 10 seems like great value. On to number 2, we have Collin Morikawa, another one. A little bit of juice here, minus 145, but still great value. He's the 2nd ranked golfer in the world, and he is coming off of a tournament where he blew a 5-stroke lead, where if he would have held on to that 5-stroke lead and won that tournament, he would have taken over the number 1 ranking in the world over Jon Rahm. More on him in a minute. But really, this course is wide open. The only thing that comes into play is the wind being on the ocean out there in Hawaii. So when you have Collin Morikawa's strength of his iron play, he's going to be getting after some pins, and that should really put him in position to score at this course, and that's why he's one of the top favorites to take this thing home. But we're taking him to finish in the top 10 here. You see some of these things play out where nerves come into play, and obviously he knew about that number 1 ranking being on the line, and he blew that 5-stroke lead in the last tournament. And they can go one of 2 ways. You can either let that fuck you in the head every time it comes up, or you can learn from it, you can conquer it, you can get that confidence, you can go out there and you can get it done. And I think he's got a good chance to go out there and get this thing done this weekend. So getting him at minus 145 odds to finish in the top 10, great value. Last one here, and probably no surprise to anyone, but Jon Rahm is back, minus 165 odds. This will be the first time that he's played since the middle of September where he missed the cut. But the guy is still the number 1 ranked golfer in the world. He has played this tournament the last few years, and he has finished in the top 10 in 4 straight years. So it's hard to imagine that he's not going to be in the hunt going into Sunday. So hanging around top 10, minus 165 odds, you either have to drink the juice, play the juice, whatever you want to call it, but you're going to have to bet a little bit more to get more value for your buck. But I do think Jon Rahm is one of the more obvious selections this weekend to win and finish in the top 10. But we are focusing on these 3 finishing in the top 10, like I said, because this field is so stacked that I think anything's going to happen. It should be fun to watch. But you got 3 guys to finish in the top 10. It's in Hawaii. We're all getting laid. We're going 3-0. Enjoy the tournament. If you do want to get our pick for who will win this tournament, get over to CoveSports.com. You can see it. It's absolutely free on the free picks page. And do definitely tune in to our VIP selections throughout the tournament rounds, because we will have matchup plays as well as different props. So check it out. Get over to CoveSports.com. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel for more sports picks.